guys, and welcome to today's next video. Today what I thought I'd do is something that I haven't actually seen on YouTube before. I mean, there probably is a video out there, I have to be honest, I haven't actually looked. But of all of the people I'm subscribed to and all of the videos I've been linked to and stuff, I've never seen a guide on this before, so I thought I'd give it a go, you know. The guide is how, well, it's not really, I'd say it's tips rather than a guide. It's not really an in-depth enough to be a guide. So these tips are sort of how to last longer in Slayer. And my first method is proper use of the SGS. I'm going to explain briefly how you should really use the SGS. If you can't afford the SGS, I recommend that you borrow one. Not for all tasks. I mean, if you get like a cow fight task, you don't bother. But if you get like a task like gargoyles, for instance, the SGS is really handy. And considering sharks are getting closer and closer to like 2k now, if you use 30 sharks in a task, that's like a 30k an hour, 2 hour lend of an SGS. And so you might as well just borrow the SGS. You don't really save money, but I guess if you needed to use more than 30 shark, say like you do like 3 trips and you use a full inventory of sharks, that'd be a lot of money in the nowadays sort of thing, since the bots have gone. So in SGSs, I recommend borrowing one for long tasks that you need a lot of food for. I mean, if you can afford one, buy one. I mean, personally, I think it's a really good investment of 20 odd mil. Much more productive than like buying an AGS or something, because they're just shit. But yeah, anyway, the way to properly use an SGS is you can have it as a weapon, although I don't recommend it because it's better to have like a DFS or something with a high defense bonus for when you're doing Slayer, because you'd rather have a longer trip, you know, than a bit of extra speed. So what you do is you use your special. Well, you don't need a guide on how to use that, but you do it when you I'm not really doing it at the right time at the moment, but you do it when you've got like a little bit of hit points missing, a little bit of prayer missing, and what you do is you let your hit points get drained. So I'm just going to tank the melee now, and let the monsters hit me. And when my hit points get down to about 30%, so with me probably around about the 250 mark of hit points, maybe about 300 if I didn't want to be that risky, you just switch to your deflect prayers or your protect prayers, whatever, and that means by the time that you've even scratched the surface of your prayer points, hopefully you'll have another SGS special. And basically what happens is you use your hit points and a bit of your prayer, and the SGS heals it up, and you can go forever, indefinitely, obviously depending on the task. Because if, like, I had Abbey Spectres the other day, and I could do Abbey Spectres completely off an SGS, with a little technique that I'm going to show you next as well. But there was the Living Rock Cavern monsters. Literally all I needed was the SGS for that. I didn't need any extra techniques. But like Abbey Spectres hit too often to, because they're magic based, hit too often to just tank out on SGS. So that leads me to my second method, and the second method is what I've sort of named it spam click prayer saving. And what you basically do is you go up here to your quick prayers, turn your quick prayer to protect melee, or in my case deflect melee, and I'll show you on the next gargoyle what happens when this one dies. Okay, we're going to hit some zeros, nice one. Right, there we go. Steel hatchet, cool. Right, so as you can see, for those of you that haven't seen deflect curses before, there's a red shimmer that comes, it's like an animation of a red shimmer. There, I just did it then. And that shows like when the damage has been blocked. It's like all curses have animations, and that's proof that I'm using the blocking animation. You know, that means that the curse is obviously working. So I'm just going to quickly restore my stuff. I don't really need to, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, so I've hit a 0, that's a bit of a bitch, but never mind. Right, so the method to save prayer, you can effectively get unlimited prayer from this if you can be asked. But what you do is you just do that, just click on it on and off, and it takes a bit of a knack because you have to try and get the prayer symbol above your head like that, and then do it at the right rhythm to keep it above it. But if you just keep an eye on my prayer points while I'm killing it, or look at it before and after, and you'll notice that whilst I'm being protected the whole time by the curse, my prayer points don't change, or it'll change by 1. Sometimes it does change by 1 point, but I'm not getting hit. And you can see the animation to prove that I'm being protected by it. And I don't think I lost a prayer point in that. And you can basically go forever tanking out with prayer doing that. The only problem is it does take a lot of clicking. There is another method, which is the one that's used by most people, which is where you find the right time to block for the monster, and then you just turn it off and on at the right time and it blocks it. I'm not very good at that yet because it requires basically no lag, and you just have to know the timings properly. You see I'm doing it now. I missed it that time. Yeah, I'm not very good at it. But that's another method, but obviously I can't do a guide on it if I can't do it myself. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave that here. Leave that here. Yeah, end it here, that's the one. I hope the spam clicking method helps. The reason why I thought I'd show it you rather than the professional method is it's easy to do. You just spam click it and it works. So I thought, you guys might find that easier in a task than doing the stupid high level one. But yeah, anyway, enough of my boring voice for today. I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever that may be, and I hope you have a good day.